Hi P5, this is Miss Claire and again welcome to our Math 5 class. Let's continue our lesson for chapter 3 about decimals. In this video, you will learn lesson C, compose, decompose, and regroup decimals, and lesson D, round decimals to the nearest whole number. Okay, let's start. So the learning objective for this lesson is to compose, decompose, and regroup numbers, including tens and hundreds. I have here a problem. This is Kaz. Kaz has $115. How do you think Kaz will separate the notes? Okay, if you know the answer, share that during our class. Let's continue. How about if Cass has $1.15 or 115 cents? How do you think she can separate the coins? Is it the same with the previous number or money, which is $115? So during our class, let's discuss more about this. Okay, I have here Zoe's number chips. Zoe uses a place value table and number chips to show decimals. She writes the digits in 1.36 in the correct spaces. So 1 stands for 1 1. The 3 here, this one stands for 3 tens, and the 6 stands for 6 hundreds. So 1 1 plus 3 tens plus 6 hundreds. So 1 1, 3 tenths is 0.3 and 6 hundredths is 0.06. So when we are going to make or add all these numbers, we are composing the number 1.36. So this is what we call composing the decimal number. Another, Zoe writes the place value for its digit for 21.06. So the 2 here stands for 2 tenths. The 1 chip stands for 1, 1. And we don't have tens, so that is 0. For our hundreds, we have 6. 2 tenths is equal to 20. 1, 1 is 1. For 0 tenths, we did not write anything here because it's 0. And 6 hundredths is 0.06. So if we put all the numbers here, this is what we call decomposing. So when we write the value for each digit of a decimal, that is what we call decomposing. Note, children, that there are no tens in 21.06. 21.06 is not the same as 21.6. Take note. Another, how to regroup decimals. There are 3 different ways on how to regroup decimals. The first one is we need to separate the whole number and the decimal. So we have 20.31, so we separate 20 and 0.31. Another or the second way to regroup decimals is by separating its place value. We have the tens, the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. See that we have 0 for ones, so we will only separate the 2 tens, and that is 20. Next, we have the tens. We have 3 tens, so we have 3 discs. And we have 100, so we have 1 disc. So that is the second way on how to regroup. The third way is almost the same with the second way. The only difference is that in our tens place, the 3 here, we need to regroup. Okay, let's start with 20. So we have 2 tens. We don't have ones. So for our tens here, we will not use 3, but instead, we will only use 2 tens. So this one. So we still have 1 tenth. 1 tenth will be regrouped into hundreds. 1 tenth is equal to 10 hundredths. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 10 hundredths or equal to 1 tenth. Plus, we have 1 here. This is 1 hundredth. So we have 11 hundredths. So these are the 3 different ways to regroup decimals. I have here another number. Help Carl regroup 29.23 in three different ways. So during our class, share your answer, P5. Now let's go to lesson D, rounding decimals to the nearest whole number. The learning outcome for this lesson is to round numbers with one decimal place to the nearest whole number. I have here a picture. It shows the house of Ralph, this one here. Then we have the park. Then we have the mini mart and the library. Now look at the distances, this one. Round these distances to the nearest 1,000. What have you noticed between the distance between Ralph's house and the park? And how about the distance between Ralph's house and the mini mart? Okay, children, if you know the answer, you can share that during our class. Now, take a look. Ralph wonders what the distances in kilometers are when rounded to the nearest whole number. What could these distant distances be? Now let's see, we have zero point 0.3. This is a decimal. If round to the nearest whole number, what could be the distance? How about zero point 0.8? If we are going to round it to the nearest whole number. So in this video, you will learn how to round this decimal to the nearest whole number. I have here Eddie's leaves. I have here three kinds of leaf. The guava, which is 10.9 centimeters. The arrowhead leaf that measures 21.2 centimeters. And a bamboo leaf, which is the measurement is 28.5 centimeters. Eddie wants to round the length of its leaf to the nearest centimeter. What are the methods that he can apply? Okay, take a look here. We can use the number line. 10.9 is between 10 and 11, right? But as you can see, 10.9 is nearer to 11 than 10. So 10.9 round to the nearest whole number is 11 centimeters. How about the arrowhead leaf? 21.2 is between 21 and 22. But this is nearer to 21. So 21.2 rounded to the nearest whole number is 21 centimeter. The bamboo leaf, which is 28.5, in our number line, it is halfway between 28 and 29. It is in the middle. If the number is in the middle of between two whole numbers, the number will be rounded up. So this one is 29 centimeters. Guava, arrowhead, and bamboo. So which digit in its decimal should Eddie consider? Okay, when Eddie rounds 10.9 centimeters, the nearest whole number, Eddie considered the digit tens, the 9. 9 is already more than 5 or 5 up. If the digit is 5 and up, we will round up. However, if the digit in tens is 4 and below or less, we will round down. So that's why it's still 21. If the number is already 5, we have to round up. So, to round decimals with one decimal place, the nearest whole, look at the digit in the tens place. Round down for 4 tenths or less than 4 tenths, and round up for 5 tenths, 6 tenths, or more. Okay, P5? Now, let's study about decimals and money. Dave has $9.50. The digit 5 represents 5 tenths. 5 tenths is here between $9 and $10. It is actually halfway. Remember, if the digit in the tens is 5 or up, we have to round up. So $9.50 is nearer to $10. So $9.50 rounded to the nearest whole number is $10. However, this number, $4.20. So the digit 2 here represents the 2 tenths. So as we observe that 2 is less than 5, so we will round down. So $4.20 rounded to the nearest dollar is only 4 tenths. We cannot round it up because the 2 tenths is below 5. Okay, next. Jane has $12.80. The digit 8 represents 8 tenths. So 8 tenths is here. It's nearer to $13 than to $12. So $12.80 rounded to the nearest dollar is $13. Okay, take note, P5. Now, I have here some numbers and money. Let's try to round these numbers to the nearest whole numbers. So during our class, prepare your answers. Okay, P5 students, that's all about Lesson C, compose, decompose, and regroup decimals. And Lesson D, round decimals to the nearest whole numbers. I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. So prepare. And thank you for watching. I hope that you have learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and have a great day.